Are we going? We're going. Hello? Welcome to Season 2. I'm going to call it Season 2 of Mr. Stephen Has a Minecraft Dabble on the Battlecat servers. Battlecat? Battlecattle. Battlecat was in He-Man. That's a different thing altogether. So this is Season 2 of Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble, because things have changed over Christmas and we need to tell you all about that. But until then, here's the brand new introduction. Isn't that cool? We've got new stuff. We've got new graphics and things. Welcome. And today, let's just jump straight into the game. I'm going to log into the multiplayer thing now. And what's been happening whilst I've been away, and it's been 2 months since I released a brand new Dabble video. Whilst I've been away, I have been furiously Minecrafting. And when I say furiously Minecrafting, I don't mean I've been really angry doing it, but I've spent so much time playing Minecraft. And the only reason that I've spent that much time playing Minecraft is because it was Christmas and I didn't have as much to do. And obviously we're logging into the game here. It takes a little bit of time for everything to log in and for the world to be stable enough to sort of wander around in. This you'll recognise this. You've been here before. This is my I pressed the wrong button there. This is my underground base. We've changed a few things in here. We've got a recycler in here. We've got a redstone furnace that's got the chest on. I think you might have seen that. We've been making fertilizer. We've got a crafting table. We've got a new crafting table in here. That is for not crafting. What's it called? Enchantment table. And as you can see, if I open up my inventory, I've got some enchanted items here. All made out of diamond. I went and I got a lot of diamond. That was great fun. Did I show you this before? We've got remote storage. It's a bit since Christmas, it's become a little bit freaky. In that it doesn't always work. I mean, like now, for example, I've got this on here, alright, and I'm not getting any energy and stuff through this, which means I need to go into the nether. And it's the first thing I need to do every time that I go here. Now, in order to see stuff in the nether, just to see anything in the nether, you need to have your shaders turned off and things. I'm not going to do that straight away. But it is a little bit annoying because I wanted to sort of show you around and show you, look, this does this and this does that. But it doesn't because I haven't got any power going to anything, which is just annoying, isn't it? Right, but we are going to do something fun today by the look of it, because we can still do that. So, the smeltery, that works the same way as it used to do. We've got these tables there. I honestly can't remember what you've seen and what you haven't. We've got a little brewing station there, and I've been messing around in the nether a lot, and that means I've got this little bauble, which is a belt of flight. Now that means I've already killed a wither once, and I didn't do it on stream, and I want to do it on stream, so one of the things that we're going to be doing is killing a wither, and I'll show you how I did it. So look, I can fly, and I've got real creative flight. There's none of that falling around. The only problem with it is that every time you log into the game, or every time you switch dimensions in the game, you need to load the belt in again. So basically every time you go into the game you need to go like that and like that and like that, and then it's back to normal. So those are, oh yeah, that's the other thing on my character I've got as well. If I flick over here, I've got the Traveller's Belt as well, because you're allowed to add that on too. I've got the canisters here, the yellow heart canister and the red heart canister, and that gives me extra health, which is always really useful, especially if you're doing stuff like going into the nether. I have got this Amulet of the Blaze, incredibly useful. That gives me fire resistance, which is brilliant. I mean, it really is brilliant. And the other thing, I'm just going to make it daytime. This is the new pad. After Christmas, I used DecoCraft to during Christmas I used DecoCraft to kind of decorate the place, and I took all the Christmas stuff off, but I left the DecoCraft stuff because I thought it was kind of fun. So I got a new bed, and it looks like that. I'm quite pleased. It's nice. I quite like my new place. I think it's really nice. What else have we got? Oh yeah, the Belt of Flight. I need to show you a little bit more about that. Okay, so if I go flying over here, and first things first, I'm going to drop myself from, maybe not here. That's a good, better one. Right, I'm going to drop myself from a great height. You see I'm falling, and you'll notice that I don't have any fall damage, and that's because of the Belt of Flight. But there's another great thing that the Belt of Flight cannot do. If I go underwater, you'll notice that I'm not drowning. I can go underwater, and if I go into fly mode underwater, I can go fast through water as well, which is brilliant fun. And it has helped making things like going through mining what's it called, clay out of the base of the river and things like that has been much easier because of that. The other thing that we managed to do is finish all of the stations. So at some point I'll take you round all the different stations so you can see them. But that's going to be a little bit dull, so I'm not going to do that today. Today we're going to do something very exciting, and we can only do it really because of too much time spent playing Minecraft over Christmas. The first thing I need to tell you about is these things here. Now, on the last Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble video that I did, I think it was it was either ruby or sapphire axe, and I hadn't upgraded to the diamond axes. I think I might have used a diamond axe or two. I hadn't used very many of them. But I got into Tinker's Construct. Again, it's the first video back, that's why these things happen. I got into Tinker's Construct. And what Tinker's Construct allows you to do is to create a set of weapons with the parameters that you want on them. And they won't break. Well, mine won't break because that's one of the things that I've said to do. So in my sword, for example, you can see I've got, it's slimy, it's writable, and it's reinforced. It's got auto repair, beheading, and sharpness. And we can take a look at what that means. It means I've got a moss modifier on it, and quartz and lapis modifiers as well. It's also got looting 3. So it's a really good sword. And the same with all of these other things. I've made these as good as possible with the materials that I had available. And actually, I'm not sure you could do that much better. Even if you go into some of the more advanced stuff later on. These are pretty damn good tools. And I put an awful lot of resources into getting them, an awful lot of time into building up what I was going to do with them. I'm really pleased with them. I've also got this hammer. What the hammer does, I'll just give you a quick demo of the hammer. Okay, so let's say we've got a place which we have somewhere around here, which is just... Oh, I don't want to use that bit. Yeah, we'll find a place. We'll find a place. I got a golem. I made a golem, and he went away. Just left. I can't get him back. Okay, so if we go down here, let's say we're going to do some tunneling. I'm going to take this, and with one of these, look, a whole group of these things disappear. So you can, as you can imagine, mining suddenly becomes a lot easier to do. Not only does it become an awful lot easier to do, but it's a lot more fun to do without the turtles as well. You don't need to have a turtle. You can use this, and everything's fine. Okay, so there's that. I don't need those resources, and I haven't got anywhere to put them, so I'm going to just dump them in the guest house. People can have them if they want. The other thing that happened over Christmas is that we got an installation of a thing called Project E, which is one of the things that we're going to be looking at in a later video, is Project E, how to use it, why you should bother what it does, you know, because it means that you can get more advanced materials without having to go and collect tons and tons of materials. And it does that by giving each material an E number. You can see that EMC there. So there you go. Stone's got an EMC of 1, as has grass, as has dirt. So you can turn these things into that thing pretty simply. But other things, it takes a little bit of time. Now, I did say today we're going to do something a little bit special. Today we are going to kill a Whither. And I've got here 3 Whither skeleton skulls and 4 soul sand. I'm also going to take that cooked chicken. And let's just show you what this Tinker's Construct belt does. You can press a button, it's U on my keyboard, and it actually changes, and you've got a new hotbar. So you've got more than one hotbar, which I thought was pretty cool. So I'm going to put that in there, which means I've got lots of food on me, which is fine. And I'm going to eat some food. It's always good. And I'm going to build a Whither in my base, and we're going to kill it. Now, people who know Minecraft will think, no, that's crazy! Don't put it in your base! You don't know what's going to happen. And, okay, that's true, but I do know what's going to happen, because if I go downstairs here... I go down here into the downstairs... I've built a special room. Now, there is one material in Minecraft. Here we go. It's called, it's reinforced obsidian. And it's the only thing I've found, but it is Whither proof. So what I can do is I can build my Whither in this area, and he won't be able to get out of here, which is great for me. It makes it easier for me to kill him. The other great thing is that this is such a small room, and the Whither is just above 3 blocks, and we're putting him into a 3-block high space, that he's not going to be able to get at me very much either. So let's do this. For the very first time on stream, I'm going to kill a Whither. And this is how you do it. You put the 3 skulls down here. Okay, you ready for this? We're going to get out of the way right now. We're going to let it form. There's be a little explosion. There we go. And he is now vulnerable. And you can see his hit bar down there. See, he's in the ceiling. He can't shoot at me properly. But I'm actually able to shoot at him pretty damn well. Easy, easy. And look at what he's dropped. Let's go and pick that stuff up there. First of all, he's dropped the miniature yellow heart, really useful. Secondly, he's dropped up pip. Okay, let's try that again. We've got the a rare shard here. We've got a miniature yellow heart here, and we've got a division sigil there. Now you've got to activate those division sigils, and what you do is you use that. You can craft the angel ring, which is another thing like the belt of flight that lets you fly, but we don't need to do that because we've got the belt of flight. But what I really did want to show you, that's how you kill the Whither in FTB. Now this is probably going to be the end of this video. I'm just going to switch out and see. It's 13 minutes. That's probably about right. I'm going to try making some shorter videos, so they're still fun, but I don't kill myself trying to make them every week. So we're going to be doing all manner of things. I'll put those there just for now. Yeah, there's a load of stuff that I want to do. I want to make a mob grinder. I want to talk about liquid XP, because we're going to be needing that because we want to make our armor better. I want to talk about Project E. We're going to explore that and what that can do. There's plenty more to come on Mr. Stephen Has a Dabble. But until then, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye! Oh yeah, I'm still here, because what I want to remind you is that what I'd like you to do, please, if you could, please, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. Is it that way or that way? It's that way, isn't it? Hit that like button. If you're new here, if you're first, it's the first time you come here, please hit the subscribe button. If you want to see more stuff, I don't know which way any of these things are. If you want to see more stuff, you can see some of the live streams that we've been doing with Battle Cattle. Click the link up the top. And if you'd like to find out more about Battle Cattle, click the link down below. Thanks very much for coming along, and I will see you next time. Goodbye, and keep crafting. That went quite well, I thought.